Yeah, dude, no doubt this was a really bad loss. And yep, my first loss in Heritage Park since Game 6 of the first round, where I think I also got blown out. So these two losses in Heritage Park, my second home court, have been blowouts, not close ones. In the CPE, I've had a few more close losses. I think I only lost like I lost game 1 and 2. Game 1 was I think I was like by 6 or something. Yeah, I think I lost by 6 in overtime. And then game 2, I lost by 7. So that wasn't so bad. But, you know, in this finals, I lost game 2 by 4. I also lost, I lost game 1 by, I think it was like by 37 actually. Here I lost by 30. This is how I know for a series as tough as this one is, I think this is just without question the toughest series. And look, so far I won one game, and I could have won the last game if I did not choke on the mid-range. Actually, here too. You know, I missed the third on this second activity when I had the what was it, the mid-range the mid-range advantage off of 2 straight 4s. Yeah, I could have if I hit the third short mid-range shot, I would have been able to do the consecutive mid-range and have like a closer comeback. But yeah, without question, this was just a horrible loss. And I'm just missing threes left and right. And yes, I was using the Lakers ball. I thought I would be doing so well enough to like keep this game close, and it wasn't really the case. But yeah, dude, I'm really starting to really feel it as far as the finals is concerned. That the longer the playoffs, the more worn out I may be. And for a series like this where it's a 3-point fest, to earn the mid-range advantage, yeah, it's already wearing me out, especially now that I have to shoot 3s and 4s in a rotation. Yeah, real tough, man, real tough. But I gotta do it again tomorrow when I come back. So hopefully it'll be enough it's just so bad from the start, dude. Because I have not, it's very hard, in any other series, I think I'll be able to hit my 3s efficiently. When you have other high percentage shots that you can, that are part of the rotation. But when it's just 3s like this, you're constantly thinking, how are you gonna make every single one, because you're just constantly shooting 3s like every single turn. And yes, that's pretty tough, man. So this one's like without any doubt the most challenging series. And yes, it is the finals, right? And I'm already down 1-4, so it's already tough enough that I'm gonna have to play catch up here, or to make a comeback, as I was able to in the first round. But with that one, it's different because I tied the series, and then I tied the series at 2-2, went up 3-2, lost a couple of games, I think. Yeah, I lost 3-3, 3-4, and then 3-5, right? Yeah, and then I won the next 3. It's different on that one because I have, a rotation of a high percentage shot and a lower percentage shot, where I can have the option to shoot consecutive same shots on the higher percentage shots. So this one, I gotta earn the higher percentage shots, you know, to win. And I've only been able to win one so far. So yeah, I'm telling you, man, this one's gonna be a very, very, very tough series in the sense of just really trying to win it all. Because this is the toughest finals ever, and you know, there's gonna be some more rule changes coming in, going into games 7 and 8, and I may be back in Friendship Park. I may be somewhere else, wherever has a 3-point line, or you know, maybe in this case, maybe not. So that being said, yeah, we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. So let me get into another topic right now. This will definitely concern, yep, my lovely ex-Kapatids by heart. I'm talking about the 3 main ones: Kriza, Kirill, and Christine. You know, they've all given me an impact, you know, setting a footprint to where I've, you know, where they made me really feel like a brother to them, you know, just to all 3 of them, right? You know, just being a true leader of all men, you know, a leader like, you know, setting an example, you know, of how to value and making them feel like they belong. But I asked the question here, you know, in regards to these 3, as far as it's actually a 2-part. Give me a second. So the first part is, which one of these 3 is the most, well, I won't say good looking, but the prettiest Kapatid by heart I've ever had? And 2, who was the most, who had the most attractive personality as far as, you know, the loyalty? Who had the most, you know, attractive, you know, loyalty? Who had, which one of these 3 was able to make me smile the best, especially when I'm down and out and, you know, making my day? Well, I'll tell you. Let me answer the first part of the question. Between Kirill and Christine, I'm gonna say Christine is the most attractive as far as like the physique, you know, the looks of all my 3 Kapatids by heart. Christine, and then when it comes to the most loyal, between Christine and Kriza, Kriza. It's pretty close, man. It's pretty close. I gotta tell you, it's pretty close. But I'm gonna go with Kriza, even though Christine and I have also developed a really deep, Kapatid by heart relationship. Had some very memorable, you know, touching moments. And you know, with Kriza, it's I feel like there was just more to it. And I remember, like, when she saw me, like, really, really ready to leave Facebook, she was like, "No, stay." And she said tears were falling down. I couldn't even, you know, I wouldn't tell. I mean, if she had told me that in person, and she had those tears falling down, that would have been something like, you know, a much closer Kapatid by heart relationship. So I think Kriza had more to, you know, more to it on you know, being that Kapatid by heart is like being the most loyal and having the more attached connection than Christine, but slightly, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say it's Kriza in this case. And so, you know, I truly miss all of them, right? Especially Kriza, who has really been, of all the three, I think has given me the most to, you know, to be thankful for. Having a kapatid by heart like her that really seemed to have an attachment so deep in our friendship that it's almost like, you know, it's almost like it's hard to just really, you know, leave her behind or lose her like that, you know. And I lost all three of them, so but I just thought I'd bring the memories in because it was something special with these three. And you know, Karel has something too, but I just think that Christine and Kriza just did it better, and they just did it more in a more heart touch, you know, warm-hearted way. That just, you know, where the emotional attachment is just so deep with them. So yeah, I just thought I'd touch on this. You know, hopefully when I do get a new job, I'll maybe get one of these three back. Maybe one. Who knows what. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.